Hola Namibia, Dumelang, and welcome to the Tribe here on One Africa TV. My name is Shea Ulenga, and this week we are catching up with Namibian mega producer Chris Wayne. Plus, we're talking to Han Solo, Namibian rapper, lyricist, and a little bit of controversy in his beats. But nonetheless, do stay tuned because we will be right back.
I just got knocked down, still got back up. Still killing these dudes from a distance. Homie, can you tell me what you're mad for? Yeah, it's your boy Chris Wayne, and you're watching The Tribe on One Africa TV.
Looking for my info, got a black girl, you won't flight go.
We can't wait to be together again. But until then, let's stay safe.
Tell my boozers they be looking for my info, got a black girl, you won't flight go.
This is The Tribe. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're making it right on time for our Tribe exclusive, which is featuring Namibian mega producer and musician Chris Wayne. The last time we had you on the show, we were just getting to know you.
Yeah.
We were just introducing you to Namibians who still haven't felt your effect.
Yeah.
But since then, a lot of other things have happened for your career as well.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah.
I think you're almost in tears even there telling us about your life story.
Yeah.
But the strength and power that we hear now since then is amazing.
It's amazing.
You've been busy.
I've been too busy. Like, I'm trying to catch up with myself.
But you're a hit maker.
Yeah.
The music is nothing without the beats and without the producer's touch.
Yeah.
Tell us about some of the things that really matter to you when you're working on production and working with artists, trying to create art.
No, it's a lot of things that comes into play when it comes to, like, you know, when I get into the studio, I think like a producer and I think like an artist. So it's two different worlds, you know, that we, you know, it's just when you get into the creative, you know, when you're in your creative elements, it's so easy to just get lost in that world and just create. It's like something I can't even put it in words, man. It's just,
you have to be in the moment to feel it and know it.
You have to be in the moment to actually create that. I can't explain it. I really just can't.
You have really revived and also given life to a lot of Namibian artist music. You started off with Don Kamati, for example.
Oh, Pani Rhythm.
You know what I'm saying? You established his sound, you established his flow. Some of the biggest projects, and one of them especially, is kind of rejuvenating Samuel Ngoji and Exit on the Yellow Box project. That was one of the biggest releases, Compliments of the Land of the Brave, of the last year. You played a very big part in that. Tell us about working with Samuel Ngoji, K-Boss, as well as Exit on that project.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was driving to, I think, Granja, just for like a vacation, and I got a call from K-Boss, and he was like, "Yo, Chris, I'm in the north. I'm with Samuel Ngoji and I'm with Exit. We're trying to work on something. We don't know yet what we're working on." But then he sent me a few stuff to listen to, just to
play it in the head.
Play it in the head a bit. So I popped it in the USB quickly, and I was driving, and I could see, this is a vibe. This is a vibe, and I could only add my elements to it.
That time your mind is already working.
My mind is already, I can already hear the beats, the drums, the kicks, I could hear everything. I was like, no, okay. I sent them the beats back. These guys went crazy. These guys sent me, they actually recorded the song the same day.
Right there.
And they sent it back. I was like, wow. You know, that's how the Yellow Box came about. And I'm so grateful to be part of that because it was big.
Now, you've obviously moved on a lot from that, and people can tell the difference in your work, tracing back to where you began in your productions for Don Kamati and all other. You've been quite the artist over there. And now you are working with some of the biggest names in the industry. Now, I know that you're taking on an executive role in terms of directing some of the artists' works out there. What does it take? What role do you play, and how big of a part are you adding to the artist and the musician's final masterpiece?
You know, it takes, you know, for a creative, right? Because I'm also an artist. I'm speaking from an artist perspective. So if I have to direct and you know, you really need to understand how to start. Where do you start? Because an artist, like, or a creative, you need to be very comfortable. So, like emotionally, because when an artist is in a studio and is bothered by so many other things and things like that, there's no way that he can deliver. So, you know, if you approach it, I always approach it from that side. I understand, you know, like if an artist is emotionally, like, it's not there.
Not ready.
It can never happen. You know, and that's why, you know, it's always good to have chill sessions with the guys before the recording session.
Loosen things up
just
a bit.
loosen things up a bit, because people just don't want to get into the studio and just record.
Yeah,
you know, that's not my process.
Yeah.
And that's why every time I work with an artist, it's always we chill like a day before or we hang a day before, because I understand it.
Yeah. Let's take away some of the tension so we can really go clear-minded.
Get comfortable with it.
You're going to record something that's going to last forever.
Exactly. Yeah,
and you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing the right way.
The right way.
I totally love that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get a bit more deeper when we get back with Chris Wayne on this one. But in the meantime, let's see what the man's process look like when he is working at his craft. Here's Chris Wayne on The Tribe.
Touchdown in a city, we don't waste no time. Never seen a girl with a waist so fine. Swag dripping in them girls, that they feel my vibe. Swag dripping in them girls, that they feel my vibe. Touchdown in a city, we don't waste no time. Never seen a girl with a waist so fine. Swag dripping in them girls, that they feel my vibe. That they feel my vibe. That they feel my vibe. Your love is bombastic. Don't want a Maserati. We cruising a Ford Baki. That is a plek waar ons hier kan gaan.
Ask the Mayor, a new One Africa TV initiative that gives you the platform to ask Windhoek's Mayor burning questions. Coming soon to One Africa TV, the Ask the Mayor series will see His Worship, Dr. Job Amupanda, provide answers to the questions you want to hear. Simply SMS the words, Ask the Mayor, followed by your question, your name and the town you're from to the number 555. It's that easy. His Worship, the Mayor of the City of Windhoek, Dr. Job Amupanda, is waiting for your questions. Ask the Mayor, a proud One Africa TV initiative.
Welcome back to The Tribe. We are still on our exclusive featuring Namibian producer and musician Chris Wayne. Now, you gave us a little treat after my dear friend Cannibal passed away.
Oh yeah.
You hooked us up with one of Kani's last projects that he was working on. It's called Pull Me Up. I'm not sure how much of the audience, because there's no video for it yet.
Yeah.
But it's one of the last songs that was actually officially released. Those last days of working with him in studio and just being a part of whatever it is he wanted to create. Tell us about how you ended up with a song like Pull Me Up, which kind of like really tells his story.
How the project actually came about was, it's so crazy how my music and my production actually related to Cannibal, because when he heard the beat, he immediately started writing. You know, I was not there in the process. Doris, my artist, was actually there with him, and they were just creating. You know, they were just in the studio, and you see that what's so beautiful about the music is sometimes you don't need to be present. You know, the production, the music is going to speak to you. You know, and that's what I want to create. So he recorded the song. We were supposed to release the song before he died, and it's just so tragic what happened. And we were having so many plans, you know, to work on some more music and more music, and it's just. I always say I trust time, and I trust God's process, and I can't question that.
Absolutely, and that even happens in music itself. I mean, if you listen to the song now, if you're a true Kani fan, you would literally get tears, because it's like he's speaking through his song at the end of the day, and that's music for you. That's what it's supposed to do.
I actually almost cried when
I definitely.
And imagine me mixing the song
at the end of the day, yes.
You know, just playing it all over and over and over and over again, it's just so beautiful. I was actually inspired by that song.
Even him in the process of working with you during those last times,
Yeah.
it feels like he was handing over that production mic or production
And I'm
hands.
like,
That was crazy. Yeah, like, because I mean, you can be trusted, Chris Wayne. We have seen that we can trust you with the music. There's no doubt about it. Now, we have been waiting for the biggest drop from your house. And the biggest drop from your house is your own project.
Anomaly.
When is the anomaly clear? When are we going to feel it, see it, eat it, hear it? What's the deal? We go into social media and you're dropping next week. Then you just give us one Friday gem for control. What's going on? Tell us about that.
You guys won't believe it.
Oh.
I have 3 versions of Anomaly.
Of this album?
Yes, 3 versions of this Anomaly.
Wow.
And it's not, this is, I would call it the evolution of, because every time I create something, something else comes up, something better comes up, you know. So I'm actually at that peak.
Yeah, like you're like, I did this, I can do better.
Yeah,
and
I
you
can
do better, then you do better, and then you do better.
and it keeps going.
And you just create more and more and
I
more.
create more and more and
Wow.
more. And it's the beauty about it, you know. And I love that
That's
process.
the
because
anomaly
that's
of
the
it.
Anomaly of it.
That's what
You know,
it
it's
is.
So it's, but all I can say is, guys, I walk into a supermarket. Chris, where's the album? Chris, where's? I understand.
Yes.
I really get it.
Yes.
You know, I think if you guys can wait for just
Give us some time.
just a tiny
Yeah,
bit,
just
you know.
a moment.
I have a big surprise for everybody.
Okay.
You know, in terms of my first video, I don't have a video out. I don't have an EP out, but guys, just be patient.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
no, and we will be patient
Yeah.
because in between while we're waiting for Anomaly, you are also giving us other projects from other places as well.
definitely,
So yes, we will hold out tight,
Yeah.
but please don't let this year pass. At least 31st December, give us something into January,
No,
please.
there's-
That will chase away the Jan blues,
No,
please.
there is definitely something in the pipeline for December.
Thank you
It's
so
like a
much,
whole
man.
project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Chris, we love you.
Yeah.
We respect you, your craft, and the way you do it with all your focus and all your understanding of where exactly you want to take people and their craft. That is something that we can respect in this industry. And we've seen you come up like just a year ago.
Yeah.
It completely sounded different. And today you are on some other things. I don't want to know 5 months way, okay? But we respect that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Social media is Chris Wayne, right?
Social media, Chris Wayne Namibia, Instagram, Chris Wayne
Yeah.
Namibia, everywhere.
Everywhere, Chris Wayne, Namibia.
Yeah.
All right, now let's take you further beyond borders where Chris Wayne's music is playing now. Take 2 is out there blowing it up. TD, KP, Illis on a Chris Wayne beat. Here it is on The Tribe.
I make moves, I pay dues. Uyangaba, all I do is break rules. I talk smooth, I make news. I give the manager my card, take 2. I make moves, I pay dues. Uyangaba, all I do is break rules. I talk smooth, I make news. I give the manager my card, take 2. It took a lot for us to get here, sitting at the top. Yeah, I'm a rest here, barely kicking off. And it's a blessed year. Can you imagine 2020 was my best year? Moving through the city with the right team. Madupa Hoshi Cookie, bring the icing. Working on an all-night thing. I still dodge COVID-19. Now let me show you how a king move. I play chess, me and King TD. Link up, a straight mess. If you talking about big bags, then say less. I deposit cash, the reference is stay blessed. In my city, I'm King Kong. This is the king song. Build up the kingdom. The legend been strong. And the legend will forever live on. So long live KP, let's live long. I make moves, I pay dues. Uyangaba, all I do is break rules. I talk smooth, I make news. I give the manager my card, take 2. I make moves, I pay dues. Uyangaba, all I do is break rules. I talk smooth, I make news. I give the manager my card, take 2.
Dear teachers, we know all the hard work you put in every day to make sure our kids get the best education possible. It's also our goal here at One Africa TV's #LearnOn1. That's why we bring free quality supplementary lessons that are 100% Namibian, compliments of NMH's MyZone. Lessons include early childhood development programs and primary school lessons. These air on One Africa TV every weekday from 9 to 11 a.m. with repeats from 2 to 4 p.m. There's so much to learn with hashtag #LearnOnOne. Invite learning in.
This is Han Solo, and you're watching The Tribe on One Africa Television.
Welcome back to The Tribe. We continue touching base with Namibian talent. Now, this time around, we're catching up with rapper Han Solo. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't know.
Thank you for having me.
Was I supposed to say controversial rapper there somewhere? Are you that guy?
I'm like Tupac. Yeah, I'm the new Pac. Yeah.
Let's talk about it. First, let's talk about your name, Han Solo.
Yeah, well, Han Solo is an acronym, which stands for He Ain't Never Stopping Overcomes Life's Obstacles. So I came up with the name because at the time I lived with a group of friends, and I had just broken up with my girlfriend of 3 years. So they would make fun of me and call me that. So I was like, I'll just use it and create a play on words.
And go into a positive space with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Deflect that energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about inspiration. You mentioned earlier on, I'm the new Pac or whatever. Who inspired you? Who inspired you to write your music and even go into hip hop?
I'll be honest. I prefer Biggie Smalls over Tupac.
Yeah.
But I respect Pac's character and what he has done for pop culture. Yeah, because Pac had a bigger character, but Biggie was a bigger lyricist to me. But who inspired me musically is Michael Jackson. He made me want to make music. Yeah, so there's no rapper that made me want to be like, I want to be like that rapper. I just wanted to entertain like Michael Jackson, and hip-hop was my outlet. Yeah.
Let's talk your breakthrough. What was the biggest space in your life that you decided, this is it, this is what I'm doing? I know that you've got a really super cool story about being straight up nominated with your debut release. That was a few years ago. Tell us about what was the thing that really took you and propelled you to really become a name in the industry and on the streets?
Yeah, I think it was when I got nominated, to be honest. And also when I opened for AKA, yes, because that gave the audience and the local fans a chance to see me with a big rapper, a big star, and have him respect me. So it kind of made it look like, who are we to look down on this guy if this guy is respecting this guy, and why should
being humble, even though he's achieved so much, being able to recognize
at his peak,
this fresh talent. That's
so
right.
It also humbled me as a person, as an artist. So I was like, who am I to be arrogant if this man is willing to be this humble?
So you learned something from that, huh?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the controversy while we at that. Now, you are one of the rappers that's known not to hold back on expressing yourself.
100%.
Sometimes it's not the best, but tell us about what's behind it, and everybody always dragging you into hip-hop beefs wherever it is. How do you deal, and what's the deal behind it, man?
The truth is, I'm very expressive. I'm a Taurus. I feel like I love hard, and I wouldn't say I hate hard, but
it's just not. It's not sunshine and roses.
It's not.
When it comes
We don't want that smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you really go in.
Yeah, I'm passionate about everything. Like, I love hard, I respect, I'm loyal. But if like there's betrayal, whatever, I'm also very vocal. And within the controversy, a lot of people tend to hold things back, and I don't. And I'm not saying that I'm the only person that's like this. So it tends to stand out more. It's like, Solo said this.
Because
Solo,
you're not afraid.
There's no filter. Yeah, there's no filter. And it's kind of, I'll give you an example. It's like Chief Keef. He's banned from the BET Awards because of his profanity and his character, which kind of hurt his image. But in another way, it kind of boosts his image because it shows how authentic he is.
Or another example, NBA YoungBoy, who wasn't allowed to get Grammys, but he's the most streamed artist on YouTube for 3 years straight. You know, there's so many stats that don't add up with so many things.
Yeah.
You know.
But what do you think? How does it work for you here in Namibia? Is it any good?
What I've decided to do was focus on finding inner peace and doing what I love without looking at it from a standpoint of I need commercial. What's the word? Affirmation, or like I need people to tell me, you know, I enjoy what I do and I love what I do, and the underground space is a safe space because no one's gonna judge you like that. You know, when you're in the limelight, it's like anything you do is under the magnifying glass.
Absolutely.
You know, and a lot of people find bad things to be more entertaining than good things. So if I'm in the limelight, they're not gonna say good things about me all the time. I'm a rapper.
They're gonna constantly criticize you all the time.
Because it sells.
Because it sells.
Yeah.
So we want to see what's selling right now. Where do we go on social media to stay up to space with your latest releases and what else you have to offer?
On Instagram, it's Lord Matthews 93. On Facebook, my fan page is on Solo. My personal page is Harlem to Milan. And then, yeah, that's about it. I don't have so many social apps. Yeah.
No problem. Let's just keep it like that.
Keep it on the low.
Keep it in the music.
Yeah, 100%.
So thank you so much for joining us on The Tribe. It's interesting to see you work and listen to your art at the end of the day, because you are expressing what many young Namibians are going through, thinking, doing as well, 100%. and the way of life in that space. Thank you so much. We look forward to what you got coming your way and our way as well.
And thank you so much for having me. It's a blessing and an honor.
No beef.
Yeah.
J Black Han Solo is here, so you're next. Here is Han Solo on The Tribe.
Randy on the way home, knocking down a couple doors. I do not need an award. Being me is an award. Passion dripping, no rewards. Born ready for the war. Why they hating on me? Yeah, I'm just cooling with my team, and you know we keep it G. Yeah, 500 degrees, pedal to the metal, heavy metal when I spit. Put my ego in the. Put my stick in your chick. Dirt on my shoulders, I ain't got time for tricks. Purple when I park, cop boy, where I roll up, yeah. Been a real, ain't looking over my shoulder. Lead, never follow. I ain't talking Twitter. Catch you slipping with your chick, make you turn bitter. They thought I fell off, I'm only getting bigger. Hit him with that 444, call me Jigger. Yeah, bad thing with me, and she finna make a scene. She say I'm good looking, even better through the screen.
Let me tell you what, I don't charge anything if it's dope. If it's really, really dope, then I'll do it for free, bro. You know, I want to send a shout out to. Yo, where's Han Solo? Where's Han Solo? Yo, Han Solo!
I'ma hold it down, I swear on my name, we gon' make it. For the love, what a life I've been living, by the body, gotta change it. The love, the love, the love.
When I started at One Africa a few years ago, a big guy in media told me that many people have read the obituary for One Africa many times. So I'm really proud of One Africa and the people at One Africa for their resilience and to keep going and make do with what they have and keep on delivering for the country. The other thing I'm proud of is as I go around, I meet a lot of people who say, oh, I started out at One Africa. I was there from the beginning. And I'm really proud of One Africa for the impact that it's made in the country through training a lot of people, whether it was as presenters or as production people or in other areas of the business. There's a real legacy of professional people in this industry that passed through One Africa. So I'm really happy and privileged to be part of the team at One Africa today. Happy birthday, One Africa.
Did you hear the super exciting news?
What have you heard?
GoTV's going super.
Are you serious?
Bringing new channels with super awesome novellas, super duper kid shows.
All right.
And super slamming WWE 24/7. All at the super cool price of $299.
Good.
Get GoTV's brand new package. GoTV Super.
There you have it for this episode of The Tribe. Head on over to social media at The Tribe Namibia in case you missed anything. From all of us here at One Africa TV, peace, love, and respect. Bye-bye.
Special report.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Lantern, drink, sunset! If you're looking to have some fun, join the YPG at the African Unite event. Be there or be square.
Shine so golden, so wonderfully molded. Your stars tell a story. Dark eyes, filled with power, filled with glory. Your strength, it runs deep. Courage you keep in every challenge that you see.
Africa, Kalungwe Atala. Africa, to bring joy to your life. Africa, everything is in your hands. Africa, oh Africa.
It's an African song, are you feeling the vibe? Feeling the vibe, feeling the vibe. Africa unite, so hold on. It's good to be African when God is with you and me. So try to move from my day till we get led in the bong way. Let's take it to Africa. Africa, let's take it to Africa.
That was caused by the so-called color shame. You rose up and now you see how great you were meant to be. Africa, motherfucker, speak Malako, Africa, oh Africa.
It's an African song, are you feeling the vibe? Feeling the vibe, feeling the vibe. Africa unite, so hold on. It's good to be African when God is with you and me. So try to move from my day till we get led in the bum way. Let's take it to Africa.